Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Alright y'all, so this is Scorpion. So we can go through breakdown the contactor. Sorry, I'm on my new scrapping table here. I'm trying to get angles set up right so I know what's going to work the best. You see this? Metal table, baby. It's got a vise and everything on it. So normally this is from your AC units, heat pumps, whatever, what you saw the tear down in the other video. So normally as I'm tearing them down, we just clip them and pull it right off. You want to check these. Sometimes they're brass. If they're brass, you can stick it in with the brass stuff. And go through and finish getting the rest of these off of here.
My nephew.
Take all these screws out. Some of them might help if you put some grease on them, but you know. And contactors are made different ways. I'm just basically tearing this down, give you a show of the parts. So this is all your screws I'm taking out for your connections on top. Most of them are set up. A lot of times they're set up 240. This one's not. This one's different. It's only a single leg contactor. But you can run your low voltage in here on the side, which powers this coil here. And low voltage, you're looking like 12 volts, 24 volts, something like that. And then when you power that coil underneath, then you're pulling this contactor in for the high leg, which is 110 or whatever they're running across this leg up here. So this is your control voltage. It's what runs to your boards and your switches where everybody are in the industry, or they may be on that front of the panel. It runs in here, out here, powers that, pulls that magnetic pull and closes that switch, so you get the high voltage to your motor or whatever it is. So just information on those in case you don't know. Some of these have screws hold them together. Some of them are like stuck together. It just depends. Can't seem to hit the hole there. There we go. So with these, you have different options of what you want to do with the parts. That's just going to be light steel or shred. This is your contactor motor. So you can take this, I forgot to pull that one off. You can take this and toss it in with your small motors as it is, or you can take the time to pull that top off and pull that wire off, and then it goes as number 1 wire. And then some of us like to melt wire or copper. So that's normally your clean, you know, your wire's your cleanest grade to find and melt without buying pure somewhere. So that's kind of your choices for it. Sometimes these are brass too. You can cut them off. and toss them in with your brass. But you have to check them and see. Like these are definitely brass. All these connectors. Some of your screws will be brass, and all that good stuff. Let's see if we can finish getting this thing apart. As you can tell, there is no such thing as a quiet place around my house. Alright. Take those two screws out the top. This should release this stuff here. Maybe. Sometimes it needs a little bit of persuasion. So that's definitely brass. This one just fell out the other side. Let's see here. So these you should be able to grab a hold of now and twist a little bit and pull them out. Some more brass. This could be steel or brass, it just depends. That piece is normally in there pretty good. And you've got your contactor here. So these pieces I pulled from here, should be able to see the contact pad. Most of the time it's got silver, and then this piece in here is also going to have it. Perks of having a hard table. Pull that right out, and as you can see, that piece has got the silver too. So free silver and brass. The rest of it is plastic, and you can toss it. So let's get all this off the table real quick. You got two little springs here that can go with shred. You got this piece here. Most of the time you can just cut. It'll come right out. And then you got your metal piece on the bottom. So y'all give me just a minute. I'll get a magnet and let's see what's what. Alright, so that, by the way, come out of a magnetron microwave. So that's steel, that's going to be steel, 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 magnet, springs. Really helps if you say the right words. That's going to be steel. So you start getting to these. As you can see, they're all brass. That's steel shred, and these are not sticky, so I have to scratch them and see what they are. Might be aluminum, might be brass, might be, who knows. Try to scratch a decent enough spot that y'all can see. So what's that look like to y'all? Looks like brass to me. So most time if you cut the wire off right there at it, you can toss it in as clean brass. You can throw these in as brass, or you can keep them as contacts. to try to get the silver off of later. You can cut the contacts off and toss the other part in with the brass, however you want to do it. So that's what the others that I've been doing, playing around with this morning. No contacts on these, but they are brass. And that's pretty much it. Roll on to the next one, see what you can find in the next one. But as you can see, I got a stack of them here that I'm going to be working on. Look at all that good brass right there. I also have my new table. So, catch y'all next time.